All right,
Dog.
as a tribute to stand at podium, Zorn sounds. Everyone runs away. Literally every single person. Um,
Right.
Ryuko receives fresh food. Magic Carpet and Uzaki-chan fight Sub-Zero and Machi. Magic Carpet and Uzaki-chan survive. Marshadow, Lisa Garland, and Thok hunt for other tributes. The Corinthians stalk Suicide Squidward. Balance Board goes fishing. Sovereign Glut diverts Faye Valentine's attention and runs away.
Who's Faye
Roxanne Wolf,
Valentine?
she's from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh yeah.
Roxanne Wolf searches for a water source. Arthur Dent searches for firewood. Rosalind Lutece ambushes and kills Hanji. Cham P severely injures Bing Bong and puts him out of his misery. Knuckle Heavy strangles the moon after engaging in a
I,
fistfight.
actually, let me tell you something about Arthur Dent when you're done.
Okay, maybe you could do it now.
Okay, so he was literally one of the fucking. He survived like a spaceship crash
Mm-hmm.
with like incompetent people. Like he is both like the best like most survivalist person
Yeah,
ever, and then also like the most like tolerable person ever.
nice. What is he?
He
What's he from?
he's from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, nice.
And there's something called the Arc C, and he's filled with imagine just like the most worthless people in society.
Yeah.
And oh no, he was on he accidentally got teleported to Arc B, and the
Mm-hmm.
captain on that ship when he found them was he was just chilling in a bathtub. It, th-
Awesome.
this sounds like a fucking like AI prompt or anything like that, and I wouldn't be surprised if somehow the fucking writer, wherever his name is, went into the future and like made all this shit
I
because
wouldn't be
it
surprised if he went into the future.
and
Yeah. Hello.
so it's I wouldn't be because the amount is just absurd all of this shit
Yeah. Right.
and so he goes there, and everyone on Arc B, which is what he's on, which
Mm-hmm.
got sent out first, is just incompetent or like horrible for society. So that all of
Right.
them got launched off into space, basically with no hope.
Awesome.
And then they find Earth. They land on Earth because it's a very complicated like set of events that
Yeah.
happen to this. But he's stuck with the most incompetent people on the planet, who then make a leave immediately as soon as they land. Before they do anything important, they said leave. Like this hairstylist said, leaves are the new currency. And for some reason, I imagined her as Piper from Fallout 4.
From Fallout. Yeah.
Yeah, that's for something I remember after all these years. Is that character was
That character is Piper.
yeah, it was Piper. And she just was
Awesome.
like, leaves are now the new currency, but we're suffering from great inflation. So here's the proposition: we burn down all the trees.
Yeah. Good
And
idea.
he's just like, you guys suck, and leaves. And then he immediately starts
Good.
playing Scrabble with cavemen.
Awesome.
And then he almost goes insane until his friend Ford Prefect. Uh, I thought it's perfect. I think it's Prefect though.
Uh huh.
Uh, it comes out of nowhere and says like, no, don't do that. That's a horrible idea. I've gone insane once, and it's really lame.
True. You don't want to go insane.
And he
Trust me.
does that, and then he gets teleported into the future. He kills a rabbit,
Yeah.
decides he's gonna go insane. Ford Prefect comes out of nowhere, tells him not to, finds a couch in the middle of a field, sits on it, gets teleported to a cricket match in modern day, in I think 1980s London.
Mm-hmm.
He kills a fly with said like rabbit pelt, and then sits back on the couch, gets teleported to a different plane of dimension entirely, and Ford Prefect gets sent somewhere else. He leaves. Uh, Ford Prefect does something else. He goes. Arthur Dent comes out of nowhere, and basically spawns inside of a temple of the rabbit and the fly that he killed in the past.
Awesome.
So the fly got reincarnated, or the rabbit got reincarnated into a fly, immediately killed again, and and then he sees Arthur Dent again. He's like, all right, I'm making sure you don't leave here alive. And rather than taking his chances and, murdering him with his bare hands, he
Yeah.
decides to try to blow up the tunnel that he's in. I forgot how. But,
I see.
and so everything's going down. Arthur Dent trips and misses the floor, and so he's flying away.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Because
Uh,
that can just happen.
No, this is lore in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. If you trip and miss the ground,
Yeah.
If you fall and miss the ground, you are fine.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's the lore of it. And I
Yeah.
don't know why, except for I think that they just got bored and decided to. And the reason birds can fly is that they're really good at missing with their hollow bones and feathers.
Oh wow. Okay.
Hollow bones and feathers make it's easier for you to miss the ground.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
And so Arthur then starts flying away. He flies up to a floating skyscraper and then convinces Thor to walk off the building and kill himself.
Damn. That's.
This
wow.
is all within one book, by the way, and I think it's within
Yeah.
I think like 20 chapters.
Dang. That's a very eventful life.
That's not even the beginning of it. The beginning, he also, the very beginning, near the beginning, or in the second book of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, he survives a wild encounter with a mattress.
Oh, of course, yeah. Wild encounter.
Because mattresses on some planets are like lethal animals, like crocodiles.
I see. The mattress dials.
If you ever read it, you can see this guy's insane, like as if he got like an AI prompt and just wrote.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds cool. Like the ideas.
Oh, good here. Sorry.
There you go. Where was I? Church makes a wooden spear. Sorting Hat travels to higher ground. Shirogane goes hunting. Ryuko decapitates Roxanne Wolf with a sword. Magic Carpet cries himself to sleep. Thok gets kamikaze armsied. Sovereign Glut dies and then gets resurrected. Marshadow and Lisa Garland tell
Does it
stories about
himself.
themselves to each other. Yeah.
Remember to
Uzaki
scream in
Chan looks at the
agony.
night sky. Exactly. Faye Valentine goes to sleep. Knuckle receives an explosive. Champi dies and is resurrected. Balance Board sets up camp for the night. Arthur Dent thinks about winning. Shirogane thinks about home. Sorting Hat tries to treat his infection. Rosalind Lutece gets kamikaze armsied. Corinthian receives medical supplies. Suicide Squidward climbs a tree to rest. Church looks at the night sky. Magic Carpet kills himself. Rosalind Lutece tries to spearfish with a trident. Faye Valentine explores the arena. Suicide Squidward receives medical supplies. Balance Board runs away from Ryuko. Thok shoots an arrow at Uzaki-chan, but she ignores it. Corinthian injures himself. Shirogane receives a hatchet. Sovereign Glut makes a slingshot. Champi searches for a water source. Church collects fruit from a tree. Arthur Dent shoots Knuckle, but he ignores. Lisa Garland diverts the Sorting Hat's attention. Marshadow hunts for the tributes. Faye Valentine defeats Arthur Dent but spares his life. Sovereign Glut tends to his wounds. Ryuko and Knuckle hold hands. Balance Board is unable to start a fire. Lisa Garland and Uzaki-chan sleep in shifts. Shirogane bashes Champi's head in with a mace. Suicide Squidward stays awake all night. Marshadow tends to his wounds. Sorting Hat sees a fire. Corinthian kills Rosalind Lutece with her own weapon. Thok and Church talk about tributes still alive. Sovereign Glut sees smoke rising but decides not to investigate. Knuckle explores the arena. Suicide Squidward chases Balance Board. Church silently snaps Arthur Dent's neck. Corinthian begs for Faye Valentine to kill him. She refuses. Ryuko stalks Thok. Sorting Hat diverts Marshadow's attention. Uzaki-chan and Shirogane are together for the day. Lisa Garland travels to higher ground. Marshadow, Knuckle and Ryuko cheerfully sing songs together. Corinthian thinks about winning. Thok gets kamikaze armsied for the third time. Sorting Hat kills Shirogane. Oh, he's sleeping.
He lived?
Huh?
The kamikaze RZ?
Yeah, that's not a death. That's just your camp getting launched into the sky.
Man.
Yeah. That's just a bummer.
Well, that means boats are canon.
Yeah, they are. Boats exist. Balance Board sets up camp for the night. Sovereign Glut tries to treat his infection. Uzaki-chan, Suicide Squidward, Lisa Garland, Church, and Faye Valentine sleep in shifts. Lisa Garland, Sorting Hat, and Suicide Squidward track down and kill Thok. Rip. Faye Valentine throws a knife into Corinthian's chest. Sovereign Glut overhears Marshadow talking to Ryuko. Knuckle receives bountiful corn from an unknown sponsor. Church tends to Balance Board's wounds. Uzaki-chan receives fresh food. Church, Faye Valentine, and Suicide Squidward discuss what may happen in the morning. Uzaki-chan, Sorting Hat, and Lisa Garland discuss what may happen in the morning. Knuckle thinks about home. Ryuko plays the violin for Balance Board. Sovereign Glut climbs a tree to rest. Marshadow falls into a frozen lake and drowns.
My man.
Bro, Sovereign Glut hunts for other tributes. Ryuko's trap kills Lisa Garland. Faye Valentine discovers a river. Sorting Hat runs away from Uzaki-chan. Knuckle Lavi receives a ham sandwich. Suicide Squidward picks flowers. Church diverts balance board attention and runs away. Ryuko and the Sorting Hat tell stories about themselves to each other. Faye Valentine dies and is resurrected. Suicide Squidward and Knuckle Lavi sweep and shift. Sovereign Glut looks at the night sky. Balance board reads a dictionary. Church sets Uzaki-chan on fire with a Molotov. The cornucopia is replenished. Suicide Squidward eats an inactive landmine. He wanted to die, but unfortunately it was inactive. Church decides not to go. Sorting Hat and Sovereign Glut get into a fight over raw meat, but Sovereign Glut gives up. Ryuko beats Knuckle Lavi to death with a brick. Faye Valentine sobs profusely while holding a photo of Balance Board's wife. Sovereign Glut falls into a pit and dies. Rip. Suicide Squidward and the Sorting Hat work together to drown Faye Valentine. Balance Board receives 17 doubloons. Church kills Ryuko for her supplies. Church attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Suicide Squidward defeats Balance Board but spares his life. Sorting Hat receives clean water. Suicide Squidward tries to sweep through the entire day. Balance Board shoots Church with a bow and arrow, but he ignores. The Sorting Hat cannot handle the circumstances and buries himself in sand to rot. Suicide Squidward plays the violin for Balance Board. Church loses sight of where he is. Balance Board beats Suicide Squidward to death with a brick, and Church dies from thirst. The winner is Balance Board.
Great.
Yeah,
The ending of all time.
true.